What's up everyone, it's KK. Now Caveman Studios went ahead and gave us another leak towards the next wipe, and I want you guys to check this one out because this actually may be something big, so go ahead and lock in. Now if you come here to the Discord, they actually posted this on their socials. They didn't post it on the actual announcements page, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the video here. Now I'm gonna play it one time, you guys can go ahead and look at it, and then I'm gonna give you my opinion and tell you some things that I caught in here because I think this is something that might be kind of huge for this wipe. So go ahead and watch it for the first time. Very short there. Now what this actually showed me is something kind of crazy here. So you're gonna notice off the very rip here, they have our old helmets here and they throw it in the kiosk like they're gonna sell it, right? Then they pull out the new helmet. Now my personal opinion, I don't believe this is just a new helmet. I think we actually may be getting some type of new armor rework system here, a helmet rework system. I'm thinking what we're gonna get here is a base helmet model, and then we're going to be able to add attachments on it for face shields. So you know how everyone's always been asking, you know, I want to have face shields with this helmet, you know, face shields with this helmet. Well, now it looks like, you know, this little attachment here on the top of the helmet is going to allow you to put a face shield on it. And then you see up here on the top side, we have a flashlight also. So if you go through it, you see the flashlight here. So maybe we're gonna be able to put, you know, flashlight attachments, which we've already been able to do that, I'm pretty sure. But it looks like we maybe, you know, have a face shield attachment now, you know, so we're gonna be able to put that on all of our helmets that don't have those. And this helmet does have headphones on it. I'm not sure if this is gonna be built in with these ones, most likely. If you could put headphones on, that would be very nice too. It's not too clear, but from what it does seem like, you're going to be able to put face shields now on most of our helmets and flashlights. You know, I think flashlights has been a thing maybe. I think nobody does that, but that could be very nice, game changing. You know, I've always said, like, I think it'd be very nice if you could wear a tier 5 helmet, tier 4 face shield or something like that. That would be a good alternative, you know, to having an alt-in and, you know, blocking your view, or even the jawbone, and not having, you know, the audio to hear. So definitely nice. And then there is one more thing here, but let me go ahead and show this. Now here is the armor that they're showing. Now the thing is about this armor, I'm not sure what tier of armor this is going to be, right? Because the sides of the armor looks like it's completely open. You know, they can see the sides of your armor, so the protection level shouldn't be that great. I mean, even if it is a high protection level, your sides are completely open. Looks like you have some groin protection there, so maybe tier 5 still, but that's about it. It does look a little fancier with the radios on the side and stuff. Not sure what that's about. Maybe it's some type of like boss armor, I doubt it. But yeah. And then there's one more thing in here regarding the PVE mode. Okay, now this is a little questionable, but we're gonna see how they implement this. Now if we go back here towards the beginning, they come in and right here, now you see there's a new mode selection at the bottom left hand of the kiosk. Let me scoot it back. Perfect, right here. So you see it's on PVE and there's a PvP mode. So now directly from the kiosk, you're gonna be able to swap from PVE to PvP, which is very interesting that they put it right here on the kiosk instead of like a whole menu option that you swap between, you know, because this seems like a very quick swap, you know, to put on the kiosk. Like they want you to be able to quickly swap between it, which is weird because it seems like it's possible they want to make it to where you can, you know, do PVE, level up your traders, and then swap to PvP and then just have your same gear, you know, just pull it off. I'm not sure if they're going to do that. You know, maybe if you swap, you know, from PvP to PvE, it completely changes your hideout, you know, swaps everything around to load back in. It feels like it would be weird for them to put it right there on the kiosk if they're going to do it that way. Like they might as well just put, you know, like where the battle royale menu is, you know, we have the battle royale mode switch option. I feel like it would be more appropriate to put it in there if it was going to be a completely different mode, but it seems like it's going to be right here on the kiosk, like easy access, just boom, swap between it. So I'm not sure how it's going to work, if you're going to be able to use, you know, your PvE gear and PvP. If they do that, that's going to be a major problem, just because, you know, PvP still has to have that PvE bounce. You know, it's not a PvE PVE VP game. If people are going to PvP and only PvPing, there has to be that mix of people that are in there trying to quest, trying to survive, not just like a battle royale team deathmatch. Like that's not what the game is. So I'm not sure if that's what they're planning to do, but we'll see. I just think it's kind of weird that it's very easily accessible right here on the main screen. But other than that, that's pretty much it for what they're showing us right now. Nothing too crazy, but as I said, I'm thinking that this helmet rework system might be crazy. Maybe they might transition into the body armor too. Maybe we have armor plates or something like that. That could be really nice too. Obviously I know we're having like the scav rework, so maybe things like that are going to be incorporated. When you come to the end here, you see them flip down the face shield, so definitely interesting when it comes to the armor for next wave. But that's going to be it. We're going to be looking out for the next updates that come out. Go ahead and hit that like button if you like what you see. Go ahead and hit the comment section up. Tell me what you guys think about the video. Maybe I missed something myself there. Go ahead and let me know. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content, and I'll catch you guys later.